Next topic is scattering of light or Tyndall effect. Tyndall effect is the scattering of light only. When the light rays are entering into the atmosphere, because atmosphere is full of dust particles, full of smoke and other particles, small particles also. So what will happen when the light ray will enter, then it will scatter some colors from the white light, because white light is coming with all the 7 colors, but all the 7 colors are having different wavelengths. Okay, remember that frequency is same, as we have discussed in the previous chapter also. Frequency from the same source remains same, but the wavelength will be different. So wavelength will be different, that is why if the dust particles are greater than the wavelength of that color, then that color will be scattered there. Okay, blue color's wavelength is very small, it is 1.8 times smaller than the red. So what will happen, it will be scattered most. Okay, from the white light, it is not that whole blue color will stay there only, but part of this, some part of the blue color or from some rays, the blue color will be scattered, and also violet color. We know that violet is the shortest wavelength. Violet, Vibgyor, from the Vibgyor, the shortest is violet. Okay, violet, indigo and blue. So these three colors will be combinedly, these all three colors will be scattered from the dust particles or the smoke particles or other particles of the atmosphere, and the color of the sky will seem as if it is blue. It is not that sky blue is different than the blue. You know that. Why? Because it includes that violet and indigo color also. Sometimes we can see the color of the sky as white also. You will see that when there is in the noon, during the noon, we can see that color of the sky as white also. Why do we see it white? Because in that case, sometimes the atmosphere is clean, or the particles which are in the atmosphere are very small, smaller compared to that wavelength of blue also. So in that case, only part of or few rays will be scattered, few blue rays will be scattered. Okay, now I have just now said that blue colored light has the wavelength 1.8 times smaller than the red. That means red is having the highest wavelength, and it will be scattered the least. So that is why we are using it for the danger sign purpose. You know that danger sign purpose, or red light in the traffic lights are seems red, because red can be seen through the longer distance and it will not be scattered. Okay, that is why the danger signals, it can be asked, the question can be asked, the danger signals as well as the red lights of the traffic are made, why these are made in red color? Because so that from the very far away, during the fog also or smoke also, or during the winter nights also, the person will be able to see that sign, because it will not be scattered by the big particles of the fog or smoke. Okay, only other particles will be scattered. We'll just do that activity 11.3 on this page also you must have done. Okay, I will explain that again, but in that also it has been explained that why can be red color does not scatter, but the other colors can be scattered by that. Okay, next one more question can be framed from the first 11.6.2. You all have the book. 11.6.2, it has been given that astronauts cannot see the light in the space. Why? Because in the space no atmosphere is there, so no scattering, and we cannot see any light there. Okay, so because of these particles in the atmosphere, we can see the light, we can see the colors also. Okay, but in the space there is no atmosphere. That is why, like we have done for the sound, that on the moon the person cannot hear other person, because there is no atmosphere. The same way the light cannot be seen. Okay, on the moon also it seems the sky dark लगता है. क्यों? Because there are no particles which can scatter the light. Okay, now in this one, this page 196, 11.6.3, that color of the sun at sunrise and sunset. For that, first of all, they have given this activity 11.3, which you must have done, but I am just quickly explaining it here. We take a container, okay, and on one side we just take the source of light. Okay, now in this one what will happen, a source of light we take. From the source of light, we in front of it we put a convex lens such that it is at its focus, means source of light should be at its focus. Now when the light rays will incident on it, then it will become parallel to each other and parallel to principal axis. We know this phenomenon. After that it will pass through the clean water. This is the clean water they have taken in the tank, clean water. Now after passing through it, it has to be passed through a small hole. Only few rays will go there and it will enter and it will incident on the convex lens. Another convex lens is there through which it will be again focused at the point on the screen. This is the screen. On the screen it can be focused. When the light will be clear, then we will be seeing that white color spot on the screen. Okay. After that we put some sulfuric acid as well as sodium thiosulfite inside it. If we put these two, what will happen? It will react, and after reaction precipitation will occur. Now precipitates, for very small particles will precipitate first. Then what will happen? From these light rays, these are the white light rays, what will happen? The bigger wavelength colors, that is red and yellow and orange, these all will go there, but the blue and violet, indigo, green, these all colors will be scattered from here. Okay, from the side, if you will see from the side on the screen, it will be seen to you as if the orange and red colors are there, orange reddish color or yellowish color is there, because they are having larger wavelength. But on the side, from the side of it, if you will see, then you will be seeing that blue color, violet color, green color, the mixture of these colors it will be seen. So slowly the size of the particles will start increasing. When it will be increased a bit, then after that what will happen? All yellow, orange, all colors will be scattered and some of the red color also. So from the side, when we are looking from this side or from that side, if we are looking, then it will be seen to us as if the white light is coming. So we can see the white light. Initially we were not able to see any light, only we were able to see the white spot here. But after the precipitation, then all the colors will be reflected. Only few red color light will go through it, because it is having larger wavelength. So it will not scattered by these particles, and it will go and it will be focused on this screen. So that means if the particles are large enough, then in that case we can see the red color only. Other colors will be scattered and it will be seen from the side only. From the side we can see the white light after some time, because all the colors including some part of the red will also be reflect, and then will be all the colors will make white light. Okay, initially when the precipitates will be very small, at that time we'll be able to see only the blue color, green color only, and then after that bluish green color, yellowish color, and that as the size of the particle will keep on increasing, the scattering will increase or more colors will scatter. Okay, so at the end we'll be able to see that white color from this side, and only red color spot will be there on the screen. So this is the case with the scattering of light, and this, because of this phenomena, we can see the color of the sky red during the sunset and sunrise. Okay, now what will happen during the sunrise and sunset? We know that during the sunrise and sunset the sun is at horizon, and during the noon the sun is on the top. So now when the light rays will enter from the top and the sun is at the top, then it has to enter the atmosphere. It has to cover less distance, but so less colors will be scattered. That is why we can see the white color, sometimes only blue color in the sky. Okay, almost white color will enter into the Earth's atmosphere. Okay, now after this, but in the case of sunrise or sunset, the sun is at horizon. Then sun rays, when it will enter into the atmosphere, it has to cover more distance. So more distance means it has to interact with more particles. When it will interact with more particles, then in that case more colors will be scattered away, and only on our eyes we can, or you can say that we can see the red color. Red color will enter into our eyes, as has been seen in the previous experiment, that on the screen we can see the red color. So the red color will enter and the sky seems reddish, orangish red during the sunrise or sunset. So this is the phenomena by which we can say that the means, what is the phenomena? By the Tyndall effect or scattering of light, that during the sunrise and sunset the color of the sky seems red. So you should know that you have to give the reason. So for this phenomena also you have to give the reason, that what is the reason? Tyndall effect or scattering of light. Why the color of the sky blue? Because again, because of the scattering of light, or because of the Tyndall effect. Or you can say that why the astronauts cannot see the color or any color in the space, black color because there are no particles, so no scattering is there. Danger signal is made red because so that during the fog or during the winter nights, during the smoky nights, we can see the red light from very far away, and then we can see that traffic light also from very far away, as well as the danger signal also during the foggy nights. Okay, so this is the phenomena, that is Tyndall effect, or you can say scattering of light, can explain 2-3 things. So these questions can be framed from here. What is Tyndall effect? That is scattering of light by the particles of the atmosphere, that is called Tyndall effect, or by any bigger particles bigger than its wavelength, that is called Tyndall effect. And also it can be asked why the color of the sky blue, danger signal, astronauts, and the sunrise and sunset, the red color during the sunrise and sunset. So this is the whole chapter. Now in the next one I will explain the exercise of this chapter. Okay.